Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Amit Surana and I am here with yet another session. This is the second lecture on logarithms. Yes, we're preparing for CAT 2020. We are hoping that CAT 2020 would turn out to be a big hit for us. Yes, with that hopes, I welcome you all to the session. How was your day, guys? Would you want to let me know about your day today? How many of you here are working professionals? How many of you here are working? Anyone here who is a working professional? Hi, hello Vedant. Hi Vibhor. Hello Abhishek. Where is everyone else? Hi Priyanka. Great. आशीष सर का अभी तक चल रहा है क्या? I'm so sorry. uh, Hi Shubham. Hello Abhishek. Hi Pranav. Good evening, guys. Any working professionals here? Anyone who is working? People who are already graduates, people who have started for. Oh, great. Hi, Pranav. Hello. Superb, Pranav. What do you work as, Pranav? Are you in the IT industry by any chance? Are you in the IT industry? Right. So what I would like to tell working professionals is that I hope you guys are preparing something apart from these YouTube live sessions. Yes, I am seriously hoping that you guys are preparing doing something apart from the YouTube live sessions also. Yes, that is some practice on your own, attending sessions on the Unacademy learning app. Yes, or you're taking some mock test every now and then. I hope you guys are keeping yourselves engaged with the preparation for CAT, because as we are nearing to the date, we have to ensure that we increase our efficiency, increase the amount of time that we spend on the preparation. At the same time, increase our input also, right? The amount of content, the amount of information that we take in should also increase gradually, right? It should not drop. Usually what happens is the graph, right, the learning graph of a lot of CAT aspirants look like this, right? They start off, yes, I'm sorry, I'll yeah, so they start off with a very good enthusiasm, right? They start with a very good enthusiasm. Yes, they start off with the basics, of course. Yes, but they start off, and in the first month is when they reach their peak. Yes, in the first month. But as and when the time goes on, right, it either becomes stagnant, and towards the end, towards when you're nearing the test, it comes down. Yes, this should not be your learning curve, right? I don't want this to be your learning curve. Yes, I want your learning curve to be increasing gradually, but increasing throughout, so that when you're nearing your date of the test, you should be at your peak. Yes, so you have to plan your preparation in such a way that you don't see a dip in the preparation, right? It's always uphill. Yes, so if it's always going upstairs, that basically means when you go for your test, that's when you will have that momentum and will have that speed. Yes, so I'm hoping you guys are following that. Yeah, very nice. Oh, superb before. Very nice. We would love to know how much you've gotten, how much you have, what would be the areas. If you want to discuss that, feel free to send us the report and we can have a word. Yes, Telegram pe, Instagram pe, wherever. Super Pranav, very nice. Acha, Shubham is studying IT. Very nice, superb. Right. Good evening, everyone. हाँ, of course. ठीक है, no issues. अनुराग देखिए यार, अनुराग आई टेल यू वन थिंग, टेस्ट सीरीज पे मत जाइए, राइट? टेस्ट सीरीज तो सबके ही अच्छे होते हैं, या what matters after the test series, what happens after the test series is what matters, right? So if you are selecting, if you are hunting down good test series, good mock test, don't only look up the test or the the quality of the test. Also look for quality of the test matters. Apart from the quality of the test, also look at the analysis of this. क्योंकि when you take a mock, right, when you take a mock, आपका score इतना matter नहीं करता है जितना analysis matter करता है. Only after looking at the analysis you will be able to understand कि हाँ भैया, these are my strong areas, these are my wild cards, these are the areas where I'll have to be very careful, and these areas are hopeless for me, right? When you segregate the entire syllabus into these three, right, then you'll be able to prepare better. Yeah, at this point क्योंकि अभी we have about 4.5 months left for you to start taking mock tests back to back. 5 months are left. That basically means what? Now you should not focus on the score, कितना score आया नहीं, कहाँ पे कहाँ कितना, how much time did you spend on what kind of question, कौन से question में difficulty हुआ. This usually happens when you look at a question and you're not aware of that particular concept, immediately आपके पसीने छूटते हैं, right? So you have to make note of all of those also, so that you can work more on these areas. Whatever are your stronger suits, whatever are your wild cards, you can enhance them, you can polish them and keep. Yes, तो उसके लिए होते हैं mock, and I would want you to take mock only for that purpose and not for you to compare the score. अभी score comparison का time नहीं है, right? हाँ. Normally this happens that people who are pretty good, very comfortable with QA, they kind of have difficulties with LRDI as well as with VARC. हाँ, but I think हो जाएगा यार. Give it time. Yes, अभी time है. Yes, give it time. It slowly will improve. Yeah, don't push yourself, don't put yourself on NOS now itself. Yes, NOS पे कब डालोगे? When will you turn on your nitrox? When you're about to reach the finish line, right? तो वहां पे करिए. Yeah, when you're closer to the test, that's when you would go 100%. Yes, superb. Okay, Shubham, no issues. अगर आपको चाहिए, if you want any more guidance on the mock test, you can always text me, right? Text me and we'll talk about that. ठीक है? अच्छा, quick introduction about myself. My name is Amit Surana. I am an aeronautical engineer from Chennai. I have been teaching quantitative aptitude for over 6 years now, and I have trained over 2 lakh students to achieve their goals. Yes. And by God's grace, all these 2 lakh students are in a place where they are very much satisfied, very much happy with their lives. Yes, I would obviously want all of your names also to be added in that 2 lakh. Yes, and if you want that to increase exponentially, I want you all to start sharing this. Yes, start sharing this on your social media platforms. Yes, start sharing this on your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let others know कि ये हो रहा है यहाँ पे. This is happening. I am using it. Yes, and I would recommend others also to go ahead with that. Yes, start giving your reviews, start giving your feedback. Yes, on social media as well, ताकि लोगों को पता चले यार कि ये ऐसा हो रहा है, right? In a lot of case, not many are aware कि CAT का free training चल रहा है YouTube पे. Yes, not many are aware of that. Yes, so don't you think it becomes your responsibility as a true netizen, yes, a citizen of the internet, to let people know कि internet का ऐसा इस्तेमाल भी किया जा सकता है, right? Keeping aside all the TikTokers, yes, बाकी अच्छा use कर सकते हैं internet को. Yeah, so let others know that this is happening. Yes, let people know that this is happening. Yes. Also, just because a lot of you are boycotting a lot of products from some specific countries, ये pure Indian है. Yes, this is made in India, made by Indians, made for Indians. Yes, just giving you some information, extra information. Yeah, so ये made in India. Yes, so you would be promoting something from your own country. Yes, you'd be promoting your own people. that basically means you'll be doing your own country a favor. That means if doing a small step now would help you, increase the economy of the country, yes, that basically means you will be doing yourself a favor, right? You'll be making sure that your future, your children's future, if you end up having children, that is, yes, would also improve. Yes, so improve करिए, right? समझ में आ रहा है? यस, वहां पे बॉर्डर पे हमारे नौजवान, अच्छा ठीक है, चलो नहीं चलते वहां पे. यस, बट आई वांट यू टू स्टार्ट शेयरिंग दिस, राइट? Not a lot of people know about this. Yes, so I want you to let people know about this. Got it? Yes. हाँ शुभम अभी मैं टिकटॉक पे क्लास लेने लगूँ तो फिर उसकी पढ़ाई करूंगा और क्या. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, today's agenda is we will be focusing on two more sets of rules today. Yes, one set of rule we had seen yesterday. Yes, one set of rules, that is operation wale rules, that is rules based on product, rules based on the quotient, rules based on the exponent. Yes, those three we had seen yesterday. Yeah. अगर आपको एक क्विक रिकैप चाहिए तो फटाफट से, अच्छा इसके बाद दे दूंगा मैं आपको. टुडे व्हाट वी विल लुक एट आर टू मोर सेट्स ऑफ रूल्स ऑफ लॉगरिथम्स, दैट इज one based on the base and the change of base, and the other set of rules based on the values. Yes, so what I've done is I've split these rules into three parts so that we can focus on them individually, giving enough attention to all of them. Yeah, right. Yes, superb. All right. Divya, there are so many books. Yeah, there are so many books. Yes, you can go with the standard names. You can always rely on the standard names. Yes, there is a reason. There is a reason why Mr. Arun Sharma is so famous, because it turns out, right, the results come there. Yeah, so people who have used his books have actually ended up getting good results. Yes. Also, a quick fun fact, not a fun fact, but probably fun for me, is Arun Sharma sir takes classes on Unacademy's learning app. Yes, I don't know if you were aware of that, but Arun Sharma sir does take classes on Unacademy's learning app. Yes, so if you want to check out, please go ahead and do that. Yeah, if you want to see the legend himself, book देख के कभी feel नहीं हुआ कि सर इतनी मोटी book तो बना दी, आप पढ़ेंगे कैसे, इसको कैसे complete करना है? Yeah. So if you want to, have a word with the legend himself, you can go ahead and do that. Yes, and Arun Sharma is just one name I'm taking. There are so many good educators there. Have a look. Yeah, I'll not do that now. And if you haven't already joined the community that we have on Unacademy, yes, on Unacademy Telegram. Yes, if you haven't already joined our Unacademy CAT aspirants community that we have on Telegram, then go ahead and join that. Yes, we already are over 750 people, so all 750 people having the same aim, going towards cracking CAT, right? Got this? Yes. And if you were if you were wondering, sir, how do I join Plus, then the best way to join Plus is what? Go ahead. Yes, if you are in the final year, if you are someone in the final year, that is, if you would be writing CAT 2020, then you should go ahead with what? The 12-month course. Yes. And if you are someone who is in the pre-final year, that means you'll be writing CAT 2021, then you can go ahead with the 24-month wala. Yeah. If you look at this, it's extremely affordable, right? Very light on the pocket, और ये निकलेगा पता भी नहीं चलेगा. This kind of investment. Yes. कीपिंग इन माइंड के सेविंग्स के इंटरेस्ट गिर रहे हैं, एफडी के इंटरेस्ट गिर रहे हैं, राइट? एफडी के तो बहुत पूरा गिर गए हैं. या तो इन्वेस्टिंग इन योर फ्यूचर इज अ वेरी अफोर्डेबल डील. या एंड इफ यू डू दैट विथ माय कोड सुराना लाइफ, यू विल बी गिवन एन एक्स्ट्रा 10% डिस्काउंट ऑल्सो. अगर आपको इसके बारे में और बात करना है, इफ यू वांट टू टॉक अबाउट दिस अ लिटिल मोर, यस, देयर आर नो कॉस्ट ईएमआई ऑप्शंस आल्सो अवेलेबल. यस, because always keeping in mind the situation. Yeah, so if you have any more questions, you can go ahead and ask me. Yes, all right. Superb, Ankush, very nice, very good. ओ शुभम, शुभम थैंक यू बड़ी, थैंक यू थैंक यू सो मच. थोड़ा सा 50 रुपए काटूंगा मैं ओवर एक्टिंग का, बट या थैंक यू वेरी मच बड़ी. नो बट ऑनेस्टली थैंक यू. All right, let's go ahead then. Let's look at the first set of rules of logarithms. Yes, what we will be discussing, what we will be talking about is what? Rules of bases. Yes. So the base rules, that is changing of base and swapping of base, those two rules. Yes. Rule number one is what? If log b to the base a, yes, if this is what is given and you want to swap and you want to exchange these two bases, what would you do? You would take the reciprocal of the log. Yes. That means log b base a should be equal to what? 1 by log a base b. Yes, if you want to exchange the base and the term, yes, the base and the term, then what would you do? Take the reciprocal of this. Yes, so the reciprocal, this is called swapping, right? This is called the rule of swapping the bases. Yes, so you will require to swap bases in some questions that deal with looking at bases and being swapped. Yes, so if you don't have common bases, right, in order to make common bases, you might have to do this. Yeah. And the other rule that we have that deals with not swapping but changing the base completely, that is what? If you have an logarithmic expression that is log b to the base a, if you want to change the base completely, yes, if you do not want it to change it to base b, you want to bring in a whole different base, then in that case what would you do? You would divide log b, that is the term, right? You would divide b, yes, with the new base over what? Log a to the base x. That means you will divide the term with the base itself. Are you getting this? Yes. So here what do you have? Here you have a new base altogether. Yes. So if you want to change the base to a new term altogether, what would you do? You would divide the term with the base, the older base. Clear? Got this? Yes. Vidisha, of course, of course. I might, okay, this particular, this particular color might actually confuse you, but you would be surprised to know how old I am or how young I am. Or in fact, let's forget I spoke about that. Let's not comment about that here. Yes, मेरे को पता ही है कहाँ जाने वाला है. I know what would be the consequences of that. So let's not do that. Yes. All right. So are you comfortable with both these rules, guys? The rule 1 and the rule 2. Both of y'all. Yes, all of y'all, are you comfortable with both of these rules so that we can try out some examples? Yes. Yeah. Guys, yes, no, thumbs up, fire, आग कुछ yes, no, कुछ तो बोलिए ताकि मेरे को पता चले कि आगे बढ़ना है कि नहीं. नहीं तो मैं यहीं पे अटका रहूंगा. बेस रूल बहुत ही अच्छा स्लाइड बना है, यहीं पे रहूंगा. Yes, very nice, superb. Okay, great. Chalo, let's try out some examples now. Yes, here is the first example. This is only to get used. This is only to get used to the process of changing the base, right? So this one is with swapping. तो इसका फटाफट से भेजिए आंसर क्या होगा. They want us to rewrite the expression log 5 to the base b as a logarithmic expression with base 5. Yes, quick. शुभम सेकेंड रूल एक और बार. अच्छा शुभम एक काम करेंगे ना, एग्जाम्पल के साथ करेंगे, राइट? और समझ में आएगा, बेटर समझ में आएगा. यस. ऑलराइट, so what's happening here? They want us to rewrite this particular expression, yes, with what? Base to be 5. Yes, so how would you rewrite this? Yes. Superb, very nice. So what would happen here? What would happen here? If you want the base to be 5, if you want the base to be 5, yes, what will happen here? You will have to go ahead with what? The reciprocal of this. Yes, because log 5 to the base b should be equal to what? Reciprocal of log b to the base 5. Yes, so what? This is not 6, this is b. Yes, so what's my answer here? So what's happening here? If you want to swap the bases, if you want to swap b with 5, then what would you do? Take reciprocal. Yes, got this? Very good. Superb, superb. Everyone who had sent it. Very nice. Prince, you might want to look at what you have done. You have basically just changed it. बस log 5 to the base b बस ऐसे change कर दिया. You did not take the हाँ reciprocal. अब ले लिया. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Very nice. Superb. So if this is done, then here is another one. Here they want us to change the base completely to a different term altogether, right? A complete different base. So how would you answer this one? तो शुभम आपको जो डाउट था ना इसमें, आपको जो डाउट था इसमें, वो अभी क्लियर हो जाएगा. Yes, that will get cleared now. Correct, Sakshi. Very nice. Yes. So how about this one? How about this one now? What is given to us? What is given to us? We have log 5 to the base b. Yes, we want to convert this in an expression that has the base x. So how would you write this? Yes, you want to change the base to a whole different expression, a whole different value. Yeah, so what would you do? You would first divide the term. Yes, you would first divide the term with what? The base here. So what would be the value? Yes, this would be my value. Yeah, so log 5 to the base b, if it has to be changed with the base x, what would happen? Log 5 to the base x over log b to the base x. Superb. Very good, guys. Very good. सही है guys, सही है. दिव्या, विभोर, काजल, हारिका, very nice guys. All of you also. शुभांगी, प्रिंस, रिशांत, कपाड़िया सर, हाय. अब्देली आपका नाम बराबर ले रहा हूँ क्या मैं? अब्देली, कल भी यही क्वेश्चन पूछा था मैंने शायद. Yeah, super, very nice. So these are just basic. These are just for us to get warmed up. Yes. Try this out real quick. Here is a question, and they have a set of answer choices also. Yes. So they want us to do what? They have given an expression log a to the base x, log b to the base a is equal to which of the following logarithmic expressions? Yes, we have to find out if they are equal to any of these three. Yes. Try this out. Yes, we will obviously solve this. But if you've gotten the answer, then send it. Yes, अगर आपको आंसर मिल गया है तो भेजिए. Yes. Rajesh, my salary is the amount of love that you guys give me. 50 रुपए काटना पड़ेगा क्या मेरे सैलरी से भी? Right, very nice. Okay, सब D बोल रहे हैं, सारे. अच्छा, so D, when you're saying D, what you want to believe is that none of these three are true, is it? तीनों के तीनों गलत है, ऐसा है क्या? Yes, is that what you mean? And let's check this out. Let's see. Yes. So what do we have? We have log a to the base x. On the other side, we have what? Into log b to the base a. So you are saying this is not equal to any of these three. Let's check this out. Yes. So what do we have here? We have all single terms, right? We have all single terms. You know, this is way beyond reach. Yes, ये नहीं होने वाला, right? When is this possible? If you can rewrite this expression, yeah, इसको देखिए. When is this possible? If you can rewrite this expression as b log a base x, correct? Which means for it to become b, that means what? Here if it should be 1, that means this should be what? b times, yes, b times log something, yes, कुछ भी, x या जो भी है, into log base xa. ऐसे तो बनने वाला है नहीं. So this is way out of reach. Let this go. Look at the first two. They seem like doable, right? In the first case, what would we have to let go? Yes, we would have to combine both these expressions, right, with exchanged bases. तो दोनों में base बदल रहे हैं. Yes, दोनों में base are changing. So let's try that out. Yes, let's try to change the base. Yes, if I change the base to this log a x, yes, log a to the base x ऐसा ही है. Log b to the base a. Can I write this as log b to the base x over log a to the base x? ये सही है गलत है guys? Anyone? Yes. Yes. So what is happening here? I can let this term go. Yes, I can let this term go. So what are we left with? Log b to the base x. Do we have log b to the base x anywhere? Yes, log b to the base x anywhere. Kahin nahi hai. So what's my answer? What's my answer? Option D. None of these. Yes. What do we have? We have log x to the base b. That means if I want to write it this way, what would happen? That would be the reciprocal of the first answer choice, right? Log x to the base b का reciprocal है. Yes. तो reciprocal तो नहीं निकलेगा कतई. Yes. And what do you have here? You have log a to the base b. Yes. Log a to the base b is this term. This term का reciprocal. Yes. So that's also not possible. Yes. Yeah, so what is our answer? Option D, none of these. Yes, clear? So this is my answer here. Yes. Any confusions? Any confusions, guys? Very nice, Rajesh. Very nice. I am so glad that you were able to crack CAT. Very nice. Yes. Hi, Papa. Hi, कैसे हो? बहुत दिन हो गए. कहाँ रह गए थे? बिजी रह गए थे. मेरे पिताजी क्या आप एक्चुअल में CAT प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे? अरे पप्पा आपको नहीं, यहाँ पे बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं आपसे नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ पे बात कर रहा हूँ. चलिए, okay. Are you all ready for the next question? Yes. Are you all ready for the next question? Yes. अच्छा उसके पहले एक फटाफट से एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं, right? Let's hydrate ourselves so that we have the motivation to continue with this. Yes. All right, cheers guys. So let's try out the next question. Here is the next question. Yes, here is the next question. Try this out real soon. Yes, what are they saying? If log y to the base 5 is p and log y to the base 20 is q, then what is log 10 to the base y? Yes, this is the question. What is log 10 to the base y? Yes. Yeah. विभोर ऐसे 50-50 काटोगे तो कुछ नहीं बचेगा भाई. आगे घर चलाना है हमें, कुछ नहीं बचेगा. थोड़ा तो ओवर एक्टिंग सहन कर लो यार. Yes. सही है भाई, सही है. वेरी नाइस. I in fact like this one thing about. आपका नाम क्या है वैसे? पिताजी बुलाऊंगा तो बहुत ही रेस्पेक्ट दे रहा हूं जैसे लगेगा. But whoever he is, I actually appreciate that, after attending a session, he actually does practice. Yes, very nice. That is something I would like others also to know, right? So आप लोग क्या सोचते हो कि ये हम लोग sessions देख रहे हैं, right? From 5 till 9 मैं sessions देख रहा हूँ, 4 घंटे में sessions देख रहा हूँ. ऐसे करके 6 महीने में मैं CAT क्रैक कर लूंगा, ऐसे नहीं होना, right? You will have to practice, you will have to take mocks. Yes, you will have to do a lot of other things also. Yes, सही है. Very nice. Yeah, so what is the answer to this question, guys? Anyone? Can anyone answer this? What is the deal here? See, what is the deal here? So before you could start, solving, yes, you need to first understand what should your approach be. Yes. So what is happening here? Look at this. Y is the term here. Y is the base here. Yes. So I should either change the base here or I should change the base here. Either one place, right? Either here I should change it or here I should change it. If I change it here, which means I'll get the reciprocal. Yes, uska ulta karunga, mere ko value aa jayega. Very nice. If I change it here, then what would I have to do? I would get the exact value. But then P or Q का reciprocal मिलेगा, which I can see everywhere. See, -1 दिख रहा है, तो reciprocal का कुछ तो importance है इसमें. Yes, reciprocal का कुछ तो importance है इसमें. Yes. So start that as your approach. Yes, that should be your starting approach. ठीक है? No answers here, no answers. Not yet. So what they have asked, log 10 to the base y. Yes, log 10 to the base y is asked us. What do we know? We know log 5 to the base y. We would know log 20 to the base 5. We know we can do something out of this, right? Very good, very good. Very nice. Correct answer, correct answer. Super. Right, so how would you approach this? How would you approach this? Look at this. Yes, first things first, we change the base. Yes, so what do we get? Log 5, yes, sorry, log y to the base 5 is p. That means log 5 to the base y would be what? Iska reciprocal. That is 1 by log y to the base 5. Correct? That means what will be the value of this? 1 by p. Yes. So log 5 to the base y is what? 1 by p. Done. What's the next thing that we have to look at? What's the next thing that we have to look at? The other term, that is log y to the base 20. Yes, this is what? Q. So I can rewrite this as what? I can rewrite this as what? Log 20 to the base y. Yes, which would be basically what? The reciprocal of the existing term. Yes, which is how much? 1 by q. Yes. So now what do you need? What do we need? We need log y to the base 10, right? Sorry, log 10 to the base y. Yes. So here I can't put this as, you know, into 2, right? If this was log 2 into 10 base y, then it will become what? Plus. Yeah, तो हमारे पास log 20 base y का value नहीं है, right? So instead what you can do, you can write this in terms of log 10, right? Log 10 का value चाहिए तो इसको log 10 के terms में लिखेंगे. That means I can rewrite this as what? Can I rewrite this as log 100 by 5? क्योंकि log 5 भी मिल जाएगा, log 100 तो मिल ही जाएगा. Yes, यही चाहिए हमें. Yes. That is what? Equal to 1 by q. Yes. So what is this? What is this? Log of anything under the log, right? The quotient rule. Yes. The quotient rule, log x by y is basically how much? Log x minus log y, correct? Of the same base. Yes. So what would happen here? We would have log base y 100 base y minus log 5 base y. This would be equal to 1 by q. I know this term exactly. मेरे को ये वाला term directly पता है, which is what? 1 by p. So this part is sorted. Yes, this part is sorted. What would be our value here? 1 by p. Check. Yes, this is done. This is done. Yes, I'm getting my answer in terms of p's and q's. What would this be? What would this be? Can I write this? Can I write log 100 base y as log 10 square base y? Yes, that means what? That means what? 2 times. Yes, this would become what? 2 times log 10 base y. Yes, log 10 base y का value क्या है? यही ढूंढना है, right? This is what we need to find out. Yes, तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? What will be our answer? Yes, 2 times log, ये आपको दिख रहा है क्या यहाँ पे जो मैं लिख रहा हूँ? Yes, yeah, हाँ दिख रहा है. So 2 times log 10 base y would be equal to what? 1 by p plus 1 by q. Yeah, तो यहाँ पे LCM क्या हो जाएगा? PQ हो जाएगा. This is what? P plus Q over PQ. Yes, that is what? 2 times. So log 10 base y would be what? By 2. So we need an expression that is P plus Q by 2 times P into Q. Which of these terms follow that? Yes. So if I were to rewrite that in the terms of answer choice, right? Answer choice को rephrase करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? P plus Q by 2 times PQ, right? This entire term is reciprocal. But here, so एक reciprocal तो चाहिए तो ये दोनों तो गए, right? Here what would happen? You would end up getting the reciprocal of the question itself. Yes, मतलब you would get what? Log 10 base y का ये है answer. Sorry, log y base 10 का ये है answer, right? This is the reciprocal of the given term. So this is my answer A. Yes, very nice. Yeah, so and everyone answer A is the correct answer. भाई answer A is the correct answer. Very nice. सबसे पहले आपने निकाला. Very nice. Super. Yes. करेक्ट. हाँ भावेश, भावेश व्हाट डिड यू वांट टू कंफर्म? वैसे कंफर्म का स्पेलिंग थोड़ा सा गलत है, वो कंफर्म का मतलब कुछ और ही होता है. Very good guys, cheers to everyone who was able to answer this right. Yes, very good job. Yes. Cheers to everyone who has made sure to attend this session today. Especially the ones who are studying or working right now. Yeah, very nice. Bhavesh, that is our plan. That is our plan to cover all the concepts before November. Yes. Although you know that concepts cover ho jayenge pure, but then what would be a problem are the types of questions, right? We may not be able to go in depth with all of these concepts. However, we are trying. Yes, we are trying to go in depth with most of these concepts, because if you master one तब वो पक्का हो जाएगा, right? We don't want to do थोड़ा ये, that's why. Yeah, but our plan is to complete somewhere around November. Yes, at least November, mid November half, somewhere around that. Yes. Yeah. Yes, cheers to you. Very nice. Sir, how P is inverse if you swap log? Where are we talking? Are we talking about this? So I explained this. Now look at this. What is happening here? You are exchanging the base, right? When you exchange the base, what happens? You take the reciprocal, correct? You know that log y base 5 is p, and log y base 5 is p, which means 1 by log y base 5 would be how much? 1 by p. Swap करते हो reciprocal होता है, यहाँ पर भी reciprocal ही निकल रहा है. Got this? Yes. Super. Are you all ready? Are you all game for the next set of rules now? Yes. Are you all game for the next set of rules? In this what we'll be talking about are rules of values. Yes, that is for different commonly asked commonly tested values of log. Yes, what will be the number? So we're not talking about natural log 2 and all that. वो नहीं बात कर रहे हम, right? Not those values based on the commonly asked question types. जैसे ये. Yes, what is log 0? What is log 0, guys? Anyone, what is log 0? Log 0 is what? Undefined. Yes, log 0 is undefined. Why? Because a to the power what? Yes, a to the power what will give you 0? Yes, you cannot find that out. A to the power would give you 0. Which of these values? Yes, you can't. Yeah. Negative infinity वो सब है, but then that is a whole different story. Yes, which means it's undefined. Yeah. Next, very good. हाँ पिताजी फटाफट से खत्म करेंगे, फिर जाएंगे ना क्वेश्चंस में. फटाफट से करेंगे, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस है आज. Yes. Okay, what is log 1? Yes, log 1 to any base has to be 0. Yes, log 1 to any base has to be 0. Why? Because if you multiply something with 1, right? Where do you use log? Where do you use log? When you have to multiply, right? If you are to multiply something with 1, yes, if you are to multiply something with 1, let's say you have to multiply x with 1, then what do you basically do? You do what? Log, yes, some base x plus log 1, correct? Something like this. तो log 1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा? log 1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा? 0, क्योंकि आप कुछ भी इससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा सम पे. Yes, so what is it? Log 1 has to be 0. Or in other terms, इसको अगर we write it in the exponential form, what would we get? Yes, a power what would give you 1, provided a is real. Of course, provided a has to be real because it's the base of a log. Yes, so a power what will give you 1? Always 0, correct? So that's why the value here is 0. Next, log of itself, right? Whatever is the base, log of base itself always has to be 1. Yes, log of base itself always has to be 1. Why? Because a power what would be equal to a? A power what would be equal to A? Keeping in mind that A is not equal to 0 or not equal to 1. Yes. A power what would give you A? 1. Yes. So 1 would be the value of that. Yes. Next, if you have, yeah. So this is just an expansion of what? Ye wala rule and exponent wala rule. Yes. This is a component. This is a mixture of both upar wala rule and this one. Yes. So log of base raised to the power b would be what? How can you rewrite this? You can rewrite this as b times log a base a. Correct? What is log a base a? 1. So b times 1 is how much? B itself. समझ में आ रहा है? Yes, super. Correct, वही बोल रहा हूं. If a is not equal to, of course, the base has to be greater than 0, right? The base has to be positive. The base has to be real, of course. Yes, these two are the deal here. Yes. Next, what do you have? Yes, if everything is raised to the power something, right? If a is raised to the power log b to the base a, that is base raised to the power log of itself. Yes, then what would you get? B again. Yes. Are you getting this? So these are the rules of values. Yes, these are the rules of values. If you have any question in any of these 5 rules, ask. Otherwise, let's move ahead to the examples. Yes. Yes. Okay. चलिए फिर एग्जांपल्स ट्राई करें. अगर आपको किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन नहीं है इसमें तो लेट्स गो अहेड विद एग्जांपल्स. यस, हियर इज एग्जांपल नंबर 5. यस, here is example number 5. What is the value of log 8 base 2 plus log 4 base 2? फटाफट से आंसर दीजिए. खुशी, you want the last one? थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं करोगे? थोड़ा टैप बैक करके देखो ना. ये एग्जाम्पल चला जाएगा. The previous one, अच्छा रूल लिख ही लेता हूं. Yes, log a, so a raised to the power log b base a would be equal to b. Yes, अगर आप if you expand this, yes, then you will end up with b. Yes. Got this? Okay, Vibhor, Pitaji, Rishant, Khushbu, all of them are saying D. Very nice. D is the right answer. Yes. How would you do this? You have to ensure that the bases are same. Check, bases are same. Yes. So what would you write? 8 as? You have to write it. You have to let go of the log part, right? You have to remove the log part. The best way to remove the log part and not end up with a 0. Do you see there's no 0 anywhere? And not end up with a 0 would be what? You have to get base a. Yes, so you have to get what? Log base to base. Yes. So what would you do here? You would convert 8 as what? Something in terms of 2. So you can write 8 as 2 cube plus log, you have to write 4 in terms of 2, that is 2 square. Yes, so you convert the terms in terms of the base itself. Yes. So what would you get here? Exponential rule, that is what? Log 2 base 2 times 3 plus 2 times log 2 base 2. So what do you know about log 2 base 2? 1. Yes, so 3 times 1 plus 2 times 1 would be how much? 3 plus 2, 5. Yes, that is my answer. Yeah. Does anyone have any question here? All of your answers are correct. Superb, guys. Very nice. Superb. Vedant, Priyanka, Khushi, Divya. Very nice. Great work, guys. आगे बढ़े? ये वाला डन है? Yes. फटाफट से let's quickly take a sip of water and move on to the next example. Yes. Here is the question. What is the? This is just a test on the similar concept, right? Quickly give the answer here. Log 162 base 3, log 2 base 3. Yes, दोनों का base same है. So go ahead and quickly answer this. Yes, what would happen here? a quick hint, yes, log x minus log y is equal to what? Log x by y. है ना? Use that, and you've gotten the answer. Super, Vibhor, very nice, buddy, very nice. Vibhor, Harika, Khushbu, Khushi, Sare, एक number. Very nice. So you use the same logic, right? The rule of quotient. What would this become? Log 162 by 2, yes, base 3. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Because you look at these values, none of them are 0. Yeah, that means you will have to write the term in terms of the base itself. Yes. So this is what 62 by 2 is 81. I can write this as what? Log 3 to the power what? 9 square is 81, which means 3 power 4 would be 81. Yes. So I can write this as what? 4 times log 3 to the base 3. That means my answer is what? 4. Yes. Super. Very good job. Very good job, guys. Great. Pooja Lakshmi, 3 is not the answer. Yes, 3 is not the answer. Why? Because 81 is not cube of any number. Yes. Okay. Now let's up the game a little bit. Little bit. Yes, here you have a question. Look at these answer choices. These answer choices are single terms. Yes, numbers. Yes, try this out real soon. Let's see if you can answer this. फटाफट से करिए guys. Yes, let's see who can answer this first. Yeah. प्रिंस, इसका आंसर सी है या पहले वाले का आंसर सी है? बिकॉज यू डिडंट आंसर द प्रीवियस वन. ये थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा है, तो सेंड इट विद द क्वेश्चन नंबर if something like that happens. Answer anyone? What do you have to do here? You have to ensure that common bases, yes, common bases are put together. Yeah. And then deal with them. Put common bases together and then deal with them. Yes. Okay, Vibhor says the answer is A, 7. Gmail user says the answer is D, none of these. Okay. Khushbu also says A, Divya says A, Khushi says A. Very nice. So what would you do here? Put common bases together, put the other terms together, and then we'll see what can be done with them, right? So what do we have here? We have log 500. थोड़ा जगह बचा लेता हूँ, ऊपर लिखता हूँ. Yes. We have log 500 to the base 5 minus 2 log, 2 log 2 to the base 5, I can write it as what? Can I write this as log 2 square to the base 5? That means what? Log 4 to the base 5, correct? So minus log 4 to the base 5. ये हो गया 5 वाला part, base 5 वाला part. Okay. Next, what do we have? Plus we have log 32 base 4 plus log 8 base 4. है ना? These are the two terms. Yes. Now what is our next step? Just go ahead and reduce them. Yes. So this is minus, which means this will become what? Log 500 by 4. Yes. Base 5. And here what would we get? We would get log 32 times 8, because it's addition of two logarithmic terms with the same base would be what? Product of it. Yes. How much is 32 8 times? I'll give you a quick way to do this. 32 itself is what? 4 times 8. And 8 times is 64. 64 into 4 you have to do. That is what? 128 to 56. Yes. Base 4. Yeah. So now what option do you have? What would you do? इसको भी base 4 में करिए, इसको भी base 4 में करिए. Yes. और इसको base 5 में है, तो you can reduce this. This will become what? 500 by 4 is 125. I can write 125 as what? 5 cube. Yes. Plus what do you have here? Log 4 raised to what power? 4 raised to what power would give us this? If you don't want to confuse yourself, 32 into 8 hai, right? 32 is what? 32 is what? 4 square into 2. 8 is what? 4 into 2. Yes, so you have what? 1 4, 2, 3 fours and 4 fours. Yes, so 4 raised to the power 4. Are you getting this? Yes. So what do you end up with? 3 times log 5 to the base 5 is what? 1 plus 4 times log 4 to the base 4 is what? 1. So 3 plus 1 is how much? 7. Everyone who said A, right answer. Anyone who said D, please look into the calculation part. Yes. सही है guys, सही है, समझ में आ रहा है क्या ये सब? Everyone? Superb. Everyone who has answered A, very good. एक बार क्वेश्चन रीड कर दिया करो, क्वेश्चन रीड करके तो कर रहे हैं, क्या हो गया? What happened? ऐसे बीच में आके डराते क्यों हो यार? Okay, are you all ready for the next one? Yes. चलो, one more, and then here is the question. What is the value of, yes, what is the value of log 216 to the base 6 plus बाकी सारे के base x है, yes, and 3 different terms altogether. Try this out. Let's see what you end up with. Yes. Very simple one, this one as well. Very simple. Yes. Today we'll also give you some homework questions. Yes, आज थोड़े homework questions भी करेंगे. Yes. देंगे. आप करोगे, मैं दूंगा. Yes. Yeah, how about this one? Yes, log 216 to the base 6. This is the only weird term here, different term here. Everything else has the same base. Yes, you can try this out as two different expressions and then combine them towards the end. Yes, what is the answer here? Very good. Vibhor, Harika, Gmail, Khushbu, Khushi. Very nice, super. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, you would convert this, 216 is 6 cube, तो अभी you don't have to write an extra step, right? Don't write an extra step. अभी क्या करोगे, mental calculation करोगे. This is 6 cube, that means 3 times log 6 to the base 6, that means this is 3. Yes, ये वाला part done. Now look at this, base is common, the base are common, that means log x minus log y or log a minus log b is what? Divided. That means this would be 3 plus, what would we have here? Log x, 42 by 6 is how much? 7. Yes, तो ये हो गया ये, divided by log, so यहाँ पे 7 आ रहा है, यहाँ पे 7 आ रहा है, तो इसको भी 7 के terms में लिखेंगे, 7 square. Yes, so this is what? 3 plus, this would end up to be what? Log 7 to the base x divided by 2 times log 7 to the base x. Yes, so these two terms are gone. That means my answer is what? 3 plus 1 by 2, that is 3.5, which is what? A. Varna LCM ले लीजिए, 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 2. Yes, so all of these are incorrect. Clear? Very good guys, very good, very nice. Superb. So for these questions, now what would you have to do? Just reduce the number of steps as you go by, right? As you keep using these, as you keep using the same rules, the same concepts, start reducing the number of steps. Start doing some number of steps in your mind so that you don't waste time in writing. Yes. ठीक है. Homework time. Here is a homework question. Yes, ये आज का homework question है. Yes, homework number 1 या question number 9, जो भी आपको बोलना है. Yes, what is the date today? 17th June 2020. Yes, here's the first homework question. Take a screenshot of that. मैं थोड़ा हंस लेता हूँ. Every time you guys send a screenshot, मेरा मुंह अजीब ही रहता है. Yes, मेरा screenshot ले लीजिए फटाफट से. Very nice. Passport size photo जैसा feel आ रहा था. And this is the second homework question. Homework question number 2, same date, 17 June 2020. Yes, इसके answers I don't want it here. I want इसके answers on Telegram. Yes, Telegram पे भेजे, Instagram पे भेजे, कहीं पर भी, right? Send the solutions on Telegram or Instagram. Whether you get the answers right or wrong, yes, that is secondary. बट मेरे को ये जानना है कि आप लोग एफर्ट्स डालने के लिए रेडी हो क्या. यस, सो इवन इफ यू गेट द आंसर्स राइट, भेजिए. यस, सेंड द आंसर्स सो दैट आई नो यू हैव पुट इन द एफर्ट्स टू सॉल्व दिस, राइट? सुपर. अंकुश, वेरी नाइस. गूगल कैलेंडर अभी के अभी अनइंस्टॉल कर रहा हूं. थैंक यू. अच्छा, मजाक कर रहा था, बट थैंक यू वेरी मच. यस, ऑलराइट. So this is the end of our session, guys. This is the end of our session. Yes, we've had a lot of examples to do, right? And we have covered the basics of logarithms. Yes. So from tomorrow, it would be more of different types of questions, right? So we'll start doing different types of questions from tomorrow. Yes. Before you leave, please do not forget to hit like. Yes, please join the Telegram community that we have. And about the subscription, yes, so this is especially for anyone who is considering to take CAT 2020 seriously. Yes, you do understand that if you are someone who is not very acquainted with the concepts that are tested in CAT, if you are someone who has not given a mock test yet, if you are someone who kind of not struggles every time but kind of takes a lot of time to understand basic concepts also, yes, then in that case this one is especially for you guys. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that जो live classes यहाँ पे हो रहे हैं और जो live classes वहाँ पे हो रहे हैं वहाँ पे बहुत differences हैं. Yes, imagine if you are trying to do some work, yes, have you ever tried playing a game while sitting in a train? Have you ever tried playing PUBG sitting in a train? What happens when you play PUBG while sitting in a game? Yes, कहीं और उतरना होता है, कहीं और ही उतर जाते हो, right? Instead of shooting someplace, you will shoot someplace else. Yes, आप अपना ग्रेनेड अपने खुद के टीममेट पे डाल देते हो, right? नहीं, बहुत लोग तो ये जानबूझकर भी करते हैं. Yeah, so the difference what I'm trying to show here is you playing a game in a train and you sitting in your room and playing a game, right? There's a lot of difference in the experience. Yes, so experience is what we are selling here. Yeah, the experience of taking a session, right, attending a session on Plus is amazing, right? It's way beyond the words. Yes, so यहाँ पे the ambience is very nice. Yes, the interface is very good. Yes, so apart from the live classes, you can interact with 100 plus educators. Yes, all of them having very good experience in CAT. That means you are basically getting a VIP pass. Yes, a VIP pass that will help you get in touch with those educators directly. Yes, आप लोगों ने अरुण शर्मा सर की बुक्स पढ़ी होंगी, but now you would be able to, yes, with this you would be able to take direct sessions from him. You would be able to talk to him. You would be able to ask your questions to him. Yes, which is a good thing, right? Which is almost like getting a VIP pass to some of the concerts if you've ever been to one, right? Not that आगे जाके कुछ होगा, but I'm saying, right, just reminding you of the days when you could actually go for a concert or for a stand-up show and all. Yes, so you have a lot of educators, right? More the number of educators, ultimately what? More content. Yes, basically means what? More live classes. Yes, ultimately means what? More tests also. Yes, aren't these the three things that you will require to crack CAT? Yeah, so you're getting an all-in-all package in one place. Yes, and talking of the all-in-all package, what do you have? The live polls and leaderboard, right? Anyone who has so far been on the platform knows for a fact that looking at the leaderboard, yes, thoda to motivation hota hi hota hai, right? Your motivation goes high when you look at the leaderboard. Yes, when you see yourself in the second or the first or the third place, and when you see someone else getting close to you, what happens? You start putting in more efforts. Yes, so subconsciously you start putting in more efforts just because there is a leaderboard. समझ में आ रहा है? So here what we are playing with is the psychology of the human mind. Yes, so I would want you to take advantage of all the experiments that we are doing. Yes, टेस्ट सीरीज एनालिसिस जितनी बार भी बोलो कम है, राइट? मॉक टेस्ट वीक में एक बार लेना. यू हैव टू टेक मॉक टेस्ट वंस एवरी वीक एंड यू वांट मॉक टेस्ट दैट आर गुड इनफ. यस, व्हाई वुड यू वांट टू टेक अ सेपरेट पैकेज फॉर दैट व्हेन यू हैव ऑल इन ऑल हियर इटसेल्फ? यस, एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट, एवरी फोर्थ डे लाइव डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस. दैट मींस अगर कुछ भी डाउट हो, कहीं से भी डाउट हो, यू कैन टेक अ पिक्चर, गेट इट आंसर्ड डायरेक्टली. फॉर दिस व्हाट वुड यू हैव टू डू? डाउनलोड द Unacademy's app. Yes, this is the price, very nominal. This is my code, very fancy. Yes, use my code to get 10% discount and let me know कि भैया आपका कोड मैंने यूज किया है और मैं आया हूं प्लस पे. Then it will become my responsibility to help you crack CAT. Yes. Alright guys, so I hope you start considering this. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. But until then, Keep learning. Yes, I would want you to continue with Bobby ma'am's class. I would take a leave. Thank you very much. Good night, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great day ahead. Let's crack it.